love us not fighters.
Definitely for me,
Yeah.
a lot more. Friday I shot a really intense fight sequence with somebody that took 7
Somebody?
hours. 7 hours? Yeah, I can't tell you who. 7 hours it took us to shoot it. So definitely a lot more for me.
I didn't know it took 7 hours.
7
That's
hours.
intense.
Yeah.
It's like a gym workout. Yeah, I think. I think the three of us are all kind of using each other in different ways. For Barbara, she has like a superpower, I guess, which is that she knows everybody's weakness. You know, she can sense their weakness and then just uses that to get where she wants. So I think there's an element of that playing out between us. But I'd say that if there was one that she favors more, I'd say that there's more of a something like a dynamic between the two of us that's like maybe like a kind of like a bit more respect or something, you know, like I feel like there's something more in that than with Galavant. I think Barbara's just purely using him, you know, she would like off him in a second if she could.
Yeah. I always thought of her as like maybe the first time she's been around female energy in a long time, or had a female living with her. And so she's really kind of taking her under her wing and teaching her a few things maybe about how to be evil.
I get it. I get it because, you know, she didn't do very much, and I think maybe at the beginning we wanted something for her that wasn't really going to fit in with Gotham. Like at the beginning, she was supposed to be a bit more of a safe place for Jim to go to, but then we very quickly realized that won't work in Gotham because there are no safe places. Yeah. So instead of being like this kind of shoulder to cry on, she became somebody that had a very dark nature, which was hard for Jim to work with. So you saw that kind of emerging of who she was going to be, but that's hard to watch as an audience member because you're like, I don't really get what is she, where's she going, what does she want to be? So I think when we flipped it at the end of last season, it was people were like, oh right, I get it now, okay, she's crazy, fine, you know, you give people like a clearer idea of who she is, and she gets out of the apartment and people, you know, didn't know, wanted to be in the I mean, if you asked Barbara if she was crazy, she would say no. You know, her motives are entirely she thinks that she is going to get Jim back, and I think what that is about is she is inhabiting this new fabulous dark place that she's in, which is totally free. I mean, she's killed her parents. There's nothing more that you can do in life that releases you from some sort of restraint, which is what your parents kind of want for you or whatever. And I know this is an extreme version of that, but if you were to imagine killing your own parents and you were just in the world now, available, you've got all the money and you've got all the kind of resources to do whatever you want. So she is wanting from this wonderful new happy dark place to bring Jim into that, because she's like, look at what we could be. You know, we used to be this great couple. It was weird, you know, we didn't really have a great relationship, but there was something in there.
Yeah, he's no.
He loves me. So yeah, she wants to bring him into this dark place with her because they could have fabulous, wonderful time. Yeah. Sex, actually.